Damn, girl, all that. No, let people come in a little bit more. All right, make sure you come in. You got any questions? All right, you have any questions? Type it in the comment section below. All right, comment in the section. Comment section below. You understand? We're gonna get to it. Give y'all another minute for y'all to come into the class. All right. Y'all see the y'all see the topic. So it's definitely, definitely something very, very serious in our community that has to be spoken about. This topic is going on a lot in our community. So this is definitely something that we need to go over. You want to have your precept books together. You want to make sure that you're taking notes. All right. Of course, if you ain't know, this is the knowledge of the Lord. All right. This is the truth. The truth that will set you free. All right. The truth shall set you free, man. The truth shall set you free. We're going to get into it. We'll give y'all another minute to get in here. All right. Make sure y'all, if you don't know, make sure you check in with your name and city that you coming from. All right, man. And let's get into it. All right. Give y'all one more minute. Come in here so we can get to it. All right. Let's get to it. All right. Let's get it. All right. Shalom, Israel. This is the Isupk. Start out at 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. All right. Been teaching the truth since 1969. All right. Somebody said they can't see nothing. Okay. No sweat. We still good and rolling. All right. We've been doing this since 1969. Up in 125th Street, Harlem, New York. All right. 1 West. All right. We've been doing this for a very long time, teaching Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans the truth of the Bible. All right. My name is Nakar, Officer of 500. All right. Officer of 500. Okay. Officer of 500. All right. Boom. So check it out. See the title? Be wise in your selection. All right. Reason why I came up with this title, with this topic, is solely because it is going on. It's the main conversation in our community, right? We're talking about men ain't this, men ain't that. You understand what I'm saying? Let me give y'all some understanding. All right. So we're going to go to the book of Hosea. Let me make sure. Good night. I got so many precepts in my mind. We're gonna go to the book of Hosea. I believe it's 4:4. Book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 4. All right. So of course, this is the law class. If you ain't know, all right. This is the law class where we're gonna teach you the Bible. All right. We're gonna teach you the Bible. And we're gonna give you the understanding that you need. All right. Let me see. I'm literally just had a brain fart. What is it? Okay, it's gonna come to me. All right, let's go to the book of Amos. I can't believe I forgot. That's like my go-to scripture. All right, book of Amos, chapter 5. Let's start at verse 14. All right, Amos chapter 5, verse 14. All right, Amos chapter 5, verse 14. It says, "Seek good and not evil." Okay, when you are when you single, right, and you trying to find you another person, right? It's good to get a righteous man and a righteous woman. Why do I say that? Because when you get a righteous man, a righteous woman, one, the Lord is going to be on your side. All right, the Lord is on that individual side, and one that fears the Lord, that's the one that you want to build with, right? Now, of course, just because they serve the Lord, that don't mean that they going to automatically, be the person for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can date somebody, right? You can date somebody and they might serve the Lord. You understand? But y'all don't have nothing in comparison. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you like to stay in the house and do nothing. They like to go travel the world, go partying, everything lawful, of course, right? But they like to explore. They like more on the, hey man, I want to do A and Z. You understand? But maybe you just not that type of person. You understand what I'm saying? And what you need to understand is that choosing good, right? Choosing the good would be you choosing someone that is righteous, choosing someone that can lead. If you are a woman, if you're a man, you're choosing a woman that is virtuous, that is going to be submissive. All right, they'll submit to you because most brothers, right? Most brothers is going to choose the woman that is just good looking. Like, they just going to go off of face value, right? And most sisters is going to go out for the same thing. And then you wonder why, because you didn't choose the good. You wonder why your relationship don't last, because you didn't choose the good. You chose the bad, right? You didn't choose the righteousness. And really, overall, I'm not giving you something filtered down. I'm giving you the total dose. All right. And I found the scripture that I want. I can't believe I always pull this at camp. I forgot it. All right. But it's a Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. We can drop where we were just at. Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. All right. I'll give y'all some time. Again, if y'all have any questions, feel free, all right, to hit the comment section. I got you. You understand? I got you. We're going to definitely get it in tonight. All right. If you have any comments on just relationship understanding, hit the comment section. Shoot. This is a heavy topic. I'm kind of getting tired of hearing men ain't this, and y'all men, the problem with y'all men and the problem with y'all women. We all got problems. You know what actually brings us together? You know what brings us together? The same way that can bring Israelites that's outside of the ISUBK together. Knowing who our enemies are. When you know who the enemy is, your bond can be way more better. When you're able to understand how deep white supremacy is embedded in us, you start to realize, like, man, maybe I shouldn't go so hard on just hating the black, pointing fingers at the black man or pointing fingers at the black woman instead of just pointing fingers at the enemy. You dig what I'm saying? Like in prison, right? I'll give you a prime example. In prison, all those gangs that be warring together, warring on the streets, you know what happens when they get locked up? Everybody don't care about the what set they claiming. It gets to the point of, yo, it's whites against us, right? And in our own ignorance, we would say it's the Mexicans against us. Hey, if you come in here, you gotta be quiet. No, he all right, he good. You know, it's the gangs realize, look, we got common enemies. You understand? Like, we got to stick together, right? Even in the so-called Hispanic in the whole so-called Hispanic tribes, they gotta stick together too. They might be two different gangs, but they understand, yo, I got to stick with my brothers, because if I don't stick with my brothers, I can lose my life. You understand what I'm saying? So in essence, we have to drop the whole thing of, oh, the black man is this and the black woman is that. Of course, you know, we can have a conversation, but don't allow that to cloud your judgment and how you operate when it comes to your love life. You understand? Really, we all should be getting ourselves together, making sure that we're able to be in a relationship. And this is why classes like this is so important, where you come in, you learn how to be in a relationship, how to love. You know, myself, I didn't know how to love until I came into the school. I thought I did, but I didn't really know how to love until I came into the school and I learned in these scriptures how a man's supposed to be. All right. So this is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. It reads, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. We are destroyed for the lack of knowledge because we do not understand the Bible. We've been taught everything but the Bible. We go to church and they're going to teach you Christmas. They're going to teach you Thanksgiving. They're going to give you this prosperity lecture. Well, not a lecture, but you know, this whole song and a dance, and give you some real kind words that you find on a meme for motivational purposes. You know, what you really need to understand is the truth. The truth is that you are supposed to keep the law, statutes, and commands. If you're not keeping the law, statutes, and commands, you have to understand that you are in a boat by yourself in the middle of the ocean. And however that tidal wave flow, you flow with it. And it can be times where that tidal wave can be strong enough to knock you off that boat. You have to get to the point of, listen, I need a bigger boat. I need to be more secure. Matter of fact, let me go swim back to shore. Let me start all the way over. Let me build a bigger boat so that I can be able to do what? Stay afloat. You understand what I'm saying? You want to stay afloat in life, because the Lord can make those tidal waves hit you while that your boat, you went back, you changed your life, equivalent to you rebuilding a better boat. And guess what? The Lord said, you know, I'm the one that's you're going to have to face temptations. You're going to be tested. You understand what I'm saying? You got to stay strong. So when you are, so say, on your boat, make sure you're not on that little behind boat that you think you're going to get across sea to sea. You understand what I'm saying? Like, have you ever, let me ask you a question, Darshot. You ever been on a boat in the ocean before? Okay, have you ever seen the ocean like up close? Okay. Do you understand how crazy the ocean is? Okay, the ocean, okay, is no land. It's nothing but you and water and whatever is under it, right? And the Lord, in essence, the Lord can make that tidal wave hit. You get rocked over, you fall in that water. Now, if it ain't daytime, it's night. That moon and those stars ain't gonna illuminate that whole area. You're in that water. You don't want to drown. Cause yeah, you can flip that boat back over, and you can flip that boat back over. You understand, and get back on it, but you don't want to get to the point where something can grab you. Something can grab you, and it can devour you, or it can almost devour you, and then you shake loose. You understand what I'm saying? So you understand. It says that my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. When we reject this knowledge, we have to understand that it is doing more damage than what we think. Like the Lord want us to serve him. He want us to take heed to what he says. You understand? And really see the benefit from keeping these laws. You understand? Like one law is sex is marriage. If you understand that sex is marriage, you're not going to just easily give yourself up to anybody. You're going to be to the point where you're like, listen, I really like you, but I don't know if I can spend the rest of my life with you. You're going to be thinking constantly over and over again because you can be like, okay, now they seem cool. I don't know. And it makes you do what? It makes you keep reevaluating the situation over and over again. You know, you sit back and you know how everybody talk about red flags and green flags and all that. People ain't really worrying about those flags, man. I'm gonna be honest. They a red flag, man. They be like, man, get that out of here, man. I see the green flag. He got money. He got money, Darsha. What? He look good. He got a car? Okay, all right. And little do you know, he's a whole homosexual. A down low brother. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have conversations with sisters, and they said, yo, Bull was down low. He was a down low brother. You understand? I went on his phone, which you shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't go on your man's phone as much as he shouldn't go on yours. Right? But you go on his phone and you see him on one of these dating sites, or you looking at those messages and you thinking, I'm gonna find a woman. He talking to some other broad. And lo and behold, he's talking to a whole man. The man is sending him private part pictures, and you know they telling they love each other, and I love what happened last night. It would crush you because you didn't listen to what the Lord said to do. Really, you understand the voice of the Lord is the ISUPK. You understand what I'm saying? We told you, man, get in class. You getting in class, you understand. Even when we out teaching, posts, whatever, social media, we telling you sex is marriage. That's the Lord telling you. He's giving you a warning. You don't want to listen to that? Cool. You're going to contract AIDS or HIV, herpes, some type of disease that is going to really harm you because you didn't want to take heed. Brothers too. A lot of brothers, they just say, forget those red flags. She has a fat behind. She got a fat butt. I needs that. Oh, he paying all the bills and all that. He paying every bill, and that's the part that be killing me, right? Cats will invest in a female, and most cats gonna say, well, I'm gonna pay for everything, right? That's what the woman's coming with. They like, you gotta pay for everything, right? Now, he's paying for everything, and 9 out of 10, she still is gonna cheat on him. Like, that's serious. Because 9 out of 10, he's going for that woman that looks good. He don't care about the red flags that she gave it up to him the first night. You understand? Like, he's just going to say, forget those red flags. All I see is green, baby. And he's going to wife her up And then he's going to pay for all her bills. And this is on the internet. Cats done had surveillance cameras. They didn't look. Listen, let me tell you something. The sister, I seen this one video, right? I wish I can play it. The sister actually, uh, sat out there and knew that her husband had these cameras set up in the home. You think she cared, Darsha? She did not care. She was so stupid. This man paid for everything. She didn't have to do nothing. She talking about him like a dog. I'm talking about two videos at the same time. One, the sister was just dogging him out. She admitting that she is talking to other dudes. He hears the whole thing. He kicks her out. She down on her luck because he paid for everything, right? He paid for everything. That brother thought that, yeah, I can love her and I can just provide. I do everything for that girl. That's what he said. My whole time in my head is like, you should not even been with her. You know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot without thinking with your rod. You don't think with your rod, things come a lot more to light. I'm trying to tell you. So, other account, the sister, it was surveillance cameras there, and she knew it. Because Xfinity has the whole at-home surveillance cameras that you can watch from your phone. He goes to work. She knows his schedule. She stays home. He's at work busting his behind. Brother comes in. They have rose petals all on the floor and all that. They all on the couch. He watching it. He's like, I can't believe this. He comes in the house. They in the bed. He just like, yo, how did she trying to, it wasn't what you think. Like, what you talking about? Kicked her out. She down on her luck. Like, you gotta understand that you have to prove these people, man. You gotta prove these people. Stop thinking that you can just be with anybody just because they look good and they gave you a song and a dance. Like, that's honestly, Christianity groomed us to be like that. Christianity gives you a song and a dance and you think that everything is okay. You're not looking at the red flags with Christianity. You don't see it. Because you was never taught. So now you're definitely in this day and age, ain't no parent really teaching their kids how to be in a relationship. They let the schools raise you. They let TV raise you. You understand what I'm saying? They let music raise you. They just give you a little bit of game. Like most moms nowadays, they giving their daughters game that they'll never know how to keep a man. Right? Only thing they're going to do is try to finesse you. And that's something you want to keep a note too. Right? But when you look at what people should be learning, other than what that Christian church done groomed our mindsets to be, you should be learning what God wants you to do with your life. How he wants you, even down to how you dress, what you eat, how you think, what you say out your mouth. The Lord has a whole game plan for you and how you should change. But if you're not willing to change yourself, it's like, what you expect? If you ain't willing to change yourself for the Lord is the one that gives you the blessings. That's where the real blessings at. But if you're not doing what the Lord wants you to do, I mean, just accept the fact that you can get into a situation that you going to be like, dang, I wish I was never in this. Like, for instance, it's a way that you can find out if a man is abusive. It's a way you can find out. By not giving up the box. Make him wait 6 to 7 months. You understand? Ask questions. Get to know the brother. Shoot, sometimes, man, most of the times you gotta go on you gotta go check out their record. You know what I'm saying? You check their criminal record. You understand? You might see something. You dig what I'm saying? Shoot, definitely they could be a pervert. Like I got a relative that told me, they was like, yo, this dude my ex-boyfriend was on the pedophile list. I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be wise on what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's tighten up. All right. So read it again. It says, "My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge." All right. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Now, okay, that's going to more so what the priests do. All right. But this is universal for us. All right. We have to understand this knowledge in this Bible. All right. So we're going to go to the Apocrypha. All right. We're going to go to the Apocrypha. Let's get it. We're going to go to Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7. All right. 6 and 7. Now, here in the ISUK, we going to teach you what nobody else have ever taught you before. You know, now you might got some little knowledge there and there, but we giving it to you raw, straight, uncut, right? Because the Lord is in the ISUPK. And here our marriages last. Why? Because we have things to make sure that it lasts. Because the Lord told us to do it. When it comes down to how we conduct ourselves, how we like if we have an issue and problem, we're taught how to be more civilized, understanding, having clear communication. And also if we don't see eye to eye, getting counsel and getting marriage counsel to see who's right, who's wrong, and how we can move on from it. Because honestly, in our community today, we don't have those type of outlets mainstream. The only way you're gonna find it at is in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. So we have to start pushing this truth more. We gotta get tapped in. You understand? Get all the way in here, and then let it be known, like, yo, this is where we at. This is where we at. This is where you need to be at. That's why every brother, every sister in the school, man, we support this truth. You know, we push it as far as we can, because we understand that if we don't push this truth, who's gonna push it? You understand what I'm saying? We don't push the truth of the Lord, then we gonna be sitting up there walking around having all this knowledge and not giving it to other people. Like the Lord, like Christ said, you know, don't hide your righteousness, man. Let it show. Give it to the people. Because surely we don't understand how to pick a man. Yeah, our women don't know how to pick a man. And the men don't know how to pick women. Because if we did, the co-parenting rate wouldn't be as high as it is. Like, don't look at co-parenting is better than no parents being there. Right? But even co-parenting, we gotta look at that and change that. Right? You got single parents where the parent is by themselves. They ain't getting no help. The marriages, divorce. You understand what I'm saying? Divorce rate is up to the sky. Like, people be married for like 5 years and they be like, I'm done. Prior to the old school, man, old school, they stuck together. You understand? She like, your feet stink. You get on my nerves. You snore loud. You know what I mean? You're bitter. The man be like, girl, your neck stink. You know what I'm saying? You get on my nerves. Your bunions is always scratching me. None of that. But guess what? They still love one another. That's why when you look at your grandparents, man, you know, when you come to your grandparents' house, it's always like a settled mood. You understand what I'm saying? Like, between them, you know, the chemistry. You know what I'm talking about, Darsha? You know, okay, I'll give you, listen, I'm talking, you know, I know you guys space out a little bit. Talking about, like, grandparents. Like, when you go to their house, usually, you know, they be in there, Grandpa might be watching TV or something like that. Other one might be in the kitchen or something, or the dining room on the table. On the phone. They got a nice little chemistry. It's just cool, right? You can hear a wind blow. You know what I mean? Like they endured each other. You had to endure. All right. But before you even get to all that, you know what I'm saying? Let's hear what the Lord said. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 6. All right. All right. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 6, verse 7. It says, if thou wouldest get a friend, you understand? Get a friend. All right. This is universal when it comes to a home girl. You might be a sister. You want to get a home girl. It says if thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. So, in essence, is explaining who you want to pretty much what's the best word of saying it? Who you want to join yourself with? You might be at work, right? And somebody might your coworker might seem cool as ever. You like, yo, like they cool, right? You start trying to play them close, but little do you know, your coworker stills. You know what I'm saying? They at the work, they a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? And they owe somebody money. You might just try, oh, girl, we going to go to the club. Oh, yo, bro, we going to go to the club. Little do you know, you don't know that this individual is so wicked. You understand what I'm saying? So wicked, and not the person that you want to be around. You know what I'm saying? They the one definitely you want to tell, man, come to class. You know what I'm saying? They need it. Right? So to read back again, it says, if thou wouldst get a friend, all right, now let's take this to dating terms. You dating, right? You dating, and you getting to know this person. In essence, friend in this context would be more so like making that person your husband or your wife, right? You want to test them. You want to make sure, you want to ask questions before you try to make this person your mate. Because most of the times we are in a relationship in 2 months or a month. Sometimes it might be a week. You be like, look, man, I know this right. 1 second, y'all, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right. We got Officer Isupk in the house. All right, boom. So the topic, man. You on Clubhouse with me sometimes. The time. All right. The topic is choosing the right person.
Damn right.
Choosing the right person. I'm gonna throw these to you. The water. All right. So we at Ecclesiasticus 6 and 7. All right. So I'm gonna read from the top. It says, if thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first, and be not hasty to credit him. Like, don't be quick to just make someone your husband or your wife. If you could, when you get the chance, can you give me Genesis 24 and 67? You know what I'm about to go to. Teach these young snipper snapper son, man. Right. You gotta know these things. Knowing these things is going to save your life. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Learning that I should really prove it, meaning make sure that that's going to be the one that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Okay, and that stopped me a lot because from time to time you might be on social media scrolling, or you might go out and you strolling. I always say I'm always scouting. You understand? I'm a scout. You know what I'm saying? I'm obviously, what I mean, you might be out scouting, you looking for certain prospects. I think that's Zara. That's probably Zara. So you might be out and about. It looked good, right? You might look, Darsha, you might see a brother, you like, good night. That's my type. You know what I'm saying? And me, I might be out on the street, or any brother might be out on the street. It's sundress season. You understand? That what? The hair wraps, and I'm talking about brothers in the ISUBK with the hair wraps, and you know what I mean? You might see that. You like, oh, hold on now. She might get in the truth. But beauty is vain. Beauty is vain. Do not be sucked into the whole illusion that you can just be with somebody for the looks. All right. Don't think that you can be with somebody for the looks. Look, Officer Zara came in here. This the brother right here, man. You know what I'm saying? He's like, we call him the counselor. He's gonna walk you down. I just see him. Look, I don't got the patience. He do. I'll be like, look, you know what I mean? Stop being a whore. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, me and Quaj is like, we see eye to eye. Zara, he be more so subtle. He be like, look, sister, you gotta understand that the way how you move it is, I don't even know how to do it, how he do it. That's the Lord bless him with that. All right. But if you got the scripture, somebody get me Genesis 24 and 67. Bubba Gashore, son of heaven. No. Oh, okay. No sweat. So yeah, so again, and here we're going to teach you the truth. This is like, honestly, this is the clear cut. You want game, you want some understanding, you want to get you a good man, you want to get a good sister. Take heed to this class. You understand? Because this is what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you need in your repertoire. You want to make sure that your gun it got those killer bullets. You understand? To the bull crap, because a lot of us is falling victim to these things. Like, literally, I done seen females that I was trying to go after, and you know what I mean? It didn't work out. You know what I mean? Maybe I wasn't a type. A lot of times they told me, "Look, man, you too raw for me." You know what I'm saying? You too raw. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you too raw. That's what I get. I don't like. Once I get in, I'm in there. But when I start talking and all that, it's like, yo, this is a life or death situation with this brother. You understand? And then I see what they settle for. I'm like, okay, you got a man. All right, what's on crazy, right? And then like a couple months later, you start seeing the subliminal messages and all that on social media. You start seeing I'm single. I don't need. I can do this all by myself. You see the kids in the video, in the all I need is little man and little Ray Ray. You know what I mean? These my kings. I got us. You know what I mean? And all you had to do is, see the signs. Go ahead.
What was that scripture?
What I was at Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 and verse 7. Prove a friend. I know we all heard that one on Sunday. But like I said, it's universal. So now we're gonna go to Genesis 24 and 67. If somebody can get that for me, Bubba Shaw. All right.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 24 and verse 67.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
Now, for everybody that think that a man has to put a ring on it, no, that is simply not it. When you are, you about to lay down with that man, or you about to lay down with that woman, understand that that's the marriage.
Right.
Okay? The Christian church then told us that marriage is us get a man getting on one knee, submitting to his woman, and asking her to marry him.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? He done had to spend all this money, to you know what I'm saying, for the ring and all that. What he should have been doing is paying for the dowry. That's another story, right? But that man is going to get on his knee and ask for her hand in marriage, and then they're going to down the line they're going to walk down the aisle and perform this mockery, a mock Israelite wedding of a virgin. She coming in that white dress. That's supposed to be her being pure,
Right.
not a man never touching her, right? And the honeymoon is supposed to be when the ceremony of, breaking the hymen,
Right.
and the father taking the sheet and taking it as a token.
Right.
Well, yeah, the father taking it as a token, like, that's your wife. I held up my end of my agreement. Don't play in my face. You know what I'm saying? Later on. But marriage is when a man lays down with a woman. And when we understand sex is marriage, that's what makes us a wise nation,
Right.
Israel. Right? Like, have y'all ever watched the videos of Africans, the not the Africans that have been colonized? I'm talking about the Africa. Like the ones that be like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And wearing the lips and all in the cow butt and all that. That's real Africa, right? Those Africans, they don't have no laws of the Lord.
Right.
So that's why we look at them like, ew, why you don't wash up? Like, he didn't wash up. You know what I mean? He ill. Like, I shared a video where these cats was like drinking water out of this little pond, and the pond had dogs swimming all in it, and it was grayish and brownish. Go ahead.
I seen the one Joe when the bull was taking a bath while the cow was pissing. And he just sitting there getting his hair freshed up. You know,
Yeah.
Stinking,
Yeah. Listen, I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's disgusting. Of course, we don't want to get flagged. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but yeah, like that's real. That's the real Africa, right? And these other nations, they not really solely on sex as marriage, right? Sex is like, they can have sex with anybody. Like, even look at the white man, for instance, right? Look at the Greeks and the Romans, just their way of life, the Vikings, who else? The Europeans, they didn't care about, they didn't understand, they don't believe in the purity of sex, right? So let's keep going where we at. Bubba Gashaw.
This is a book of Genesis chapter 24 and verse 67.
Mm-hmm.
And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
Now, this is a marriage, okay? This is the marriage that the Lord approves, all right? This is a lawful marriage, okay? And it's a tent. The tent is, I'm going to marry this woman. The woman is like, I'm going to marry this man, and I'm forever going to be under, the woman, like, I'm forever going to be under him. And the man is like, I'm forever going to be over her, right? Now, in the Christian church and these religions, casual sex is okay. You can just have casual sex and it's okay. Wear protection. We human. Well, what's wrong with, they be like, well, what's wrong with me just having sex? What's wrong with just having sex? Read what you got.
And took Rebekah.
Uh-huh.
And she became his wife.
Became his what?
Wife.
His what?
Wife.
His what?
Wife.
His wife. It didn't say that he got down on one knee and said, baby, I love you with all my heart. You know, I love you, baby. You know what I'm saying? Saying all these vows and all that. You know, you ain't say none of that.
Right.
He said, listen, baby.
I submit myself to you.
I submit myself to you. To death do us part. What else?
Sickness and health.
Yeah, sickness and health. Like, yo, that whole oath, look, that's an oath that you took and you lied. Because your marriage was going to end in 2 years. I'm not happy. You know how many females I heard said that? I wasn't happy. We didn't have enough time. Like, well, why y'all ain't have enough time? Well, he works and I work. They was both doctors. I lied to you not. Zara probably, we always in these rooms. Chick was like, yeah, I'm a doctor. I'm a nurse. He's a doctor. This boy making money. And I'm like, so y'all get money, right? Yeah. I'm like, so y'all couldn't say, yo, our love is more important than money? And total curtains. I think she left the room. Because it's like, when you love somebody, it's an action, right? In a relationship, you are supposed to compromise. You're supposed to understand. Like, even when a man is over that woman, right? A man in Israel cannot abuse his authority, right? Like, a man that is over a bunch of brothers, he can't just talk to any brother any type of way, treat him any type of way, treat him like a dog. So how can you treat a woman like that? In the scripture, it says you gotta have brotherly love, talking kindness. I'm gonna bring that up a little bit. You put your communication supposed to be clear. When you and a woman is together, y'all married. You supposed to have strong communication. Supposed to be understanding, right? Now, let's just say y'all got kids, right? You want to understand that, yo, maybe these kids is kind of wearing down on your wife. Yo, you good? Because as a leader, if you lead in a pack, or if you're a leader of your house, or you leading brothers, a leader's supposed to do what? Observe the ones that's under him, around him, right? And being understanding, like, okay, because a man position, being the head, that is a responsibility. And sisters, you want to get a man that is fit for that. It ain't just about the money. Because again, a lot of brothers is coming out gay. The brother that played in Get Out, he gay. He played the snitch from the Black Panther movie.
Oh, yeah.
He gay. Shocked me. I said, good night. You understand? Isaiah Rashad, good night. You know what I'm saying? That brother is gay. But ladies would want them. And he looks good. He got money. Lord, do you know you're going to be old duty cooch? You had a duty cooch. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You think he went to the gym? Okay. He was in the gym, all right. Working out with his boys. He working out all right. You understand? Like, it was leg day, I guess. I don't know. Well, what I'm saying to you is, don't be fooled by just the first impression. You understand? And definitely do not choose anybody, just anybody. And then you are in a marriage, make sure that you are keeping good communication. Love is communication because it's an action. Don't the Lord say, didn't Christ say, love me not by, don't, the Lord said, love me not by mouth, not by your words, but by your actions. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Like, when a man back is turned, you should be loyal to him. As much as a man supposed to be loyal to you, not leaving you wayside, leaving you to the damn world to devour you. You dig what I'm saying? Let's drop that. Let's get Deuteronomy 28 and 20. I think Isaac know what I'm about to pull up. Look, this is a precept king right here, man. He with Thushan Young. I was around. I was like, listen, man, yo, they be having precepts for days. I was like, word. I was like, that's what's up. I get my hat. Listen, man, these brothers in the ISUBK, man, you listen, y'all sisters. I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, I'm gonna just give it to you all in a nutshell. I'm telling you, get a righteous man for this. Get you a man in ISBK, man. It's a lot of brothers in the school. It's like you go inside of an outlet. You know, you go inside the warehouse. Whatever you want, you go inside the market. You understand? You know, they got certain cheese stores. It's all types of cheese from all around the world. It's something in there that you're gonna like. You understand? And choose that one and stick with that. as much as brothers should get sisters that is in the school because she had proved herself to be worthy to be with you. Go ahead.
Or go ahead and mess with somebody in the world to get used and abused.
Yeah, or you can just go in the world and gamble, shake the dice. You might get a good one, you might get a bad one. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? You might get a good one. You might roll 7 on your first roll. You know what I'm saying? You might. You might roll 7 later. You like, dang, I thought I had it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's just be wise on what we do. All right. Anybody that got that scripture from me, Deuteronomy 28 and 20.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 20.
Uh-huh.
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing.
Now, this is what we reading right here. This is why I said, when you are dating, understand the spiritual aspect that is going on. You're dealing with someone that been in the world, and if they in the truth, they came out of it. You understand? Or they in the world and they need to come out of it. We are all under these curses. And that's why I said the whole the black man is this and the black woman is that drop. Understand, okay, the conversation can be had, right? For edification reasons. They cool. Don't worry about them. They straight. You understand? For certain purposes, you're going to have to speak up and be like, yo, well, listen, man, I'm going to have to call you on your stuff, right? But here's the thing. We all have one common enemy. Either you want to accept it or not. The war in Ukraine right now, and what the Ukrainians is still showing racism towards people that has black skin color. All right, because I ain't gonna call those black people over there just black. I'm pretty sure they Africans. Nah, I'm Tawad. The water though, right? So, I'm Tawad. So, you see what's going on over there, and they still have a hatred for black people. They caught it on video. They said, well, dang, you would think that Ukrainians would just be trying to be the nicest people on the earth. And these people was denying black people on the trains. They like, no, you shouldn't be able to get on these trains. White people should be able to get on these trains first. We all have one same common enemy, right? And with us having one common enemy, we have to understand that we are all under these curses in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Why? I'll give you a little understanding, give you a little backdrop understanding. The reason why we are under these curses is simply because we did not want to listen to the Lord. Okay? When we had the kingdom under the kings that came shortly a little after Solomon's death, men was wicked. Solomon became wicked, right? We became wicked in our hearts. We wanted to serve under other gods. We wanted to deal with strange women. We wanted to do everything that we wanted to do. We was even smoking weed.
Right.
That was one of the abominations that was said. I believe that's in the book of Ezekiel, right? Where it talks about brothers putting that burning branch to their nose, smoking weed and doing all those wicked things, right? So we was doing those things, right? And the Lord punished us. We was supposed to be able to get out of it, but we still wanted to be wicked. And that's when Christ had to come, right? Christ came, gave us the law, let us understood, and Christ knew that this law was going to endure forever. Prime example, I'm holding it right here. And Christ's words is still vibrant on the world today. That's why when we go out and teach this truth, no matter how your method is, the truth had to be taught because Christ wants us to teach these laws, statutes, and commands. Christ wants us to bring the tribes together. And then while we're bringing the tribes together, guess what we're doing? We're cleaning them up. And that's why this class right here is important because, well, all the classes is important, but specifically this class because this is the main conversation in our community about who do we choose to be with. All right. They said wifeable and effable and husband and throwaway. Right. Here's the thing. You want to get in class and learn the truth. All right, that's what you want to tell these people, man. Get in class, and I'm gonna show you why you should get in class. Go ahead, Officer Zara, you got it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord shall send upon thee cursing,
Curses. All right.
vexation,
What is it?
vexation,
Keep going.
and rebuke
And rebuke. Keep going.
in all that thou settest thou hand unto Salakia, and all that thou settest thy hand unto for to do,
Keep going.
until thou be destroyed.
So thou be destroyed. All right. Vexation. Let's find out. Somebody find vexation. Somebody give me the definition of vexation. Bubba Shaw.
Salakia, confusion.
Confusion. All right. So confusion. You think that you should go out and just have sex with anybody. You believe that you can just go out and just marry anybody. You can just be in a relationship with anybody. You think that you can get high. And definitely you can get high with everybody. There's a lot of cases out there where people got slipped something that they cannot get rid of. They can't shake it off. You understand what I'm saying? We are cursed with vexation, confusion. Look at us now. We don't even know that this Bible talking about Israelites. In the Christian church, I'm not. Are you an Israelite? I ain't no Israelite. I'm a Christian. But Paul said that he was an Israelite.
Right.
Christ knew that he was an Israelite. The Israelites celebrated the holidays of the Bible. Nowhere in the Bible where you're going to see Christ celebrate Christmas.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We got to get back to stick to the script. You know what I'm saying? Come back to these words because we confused. We don't understand nothing. If we did, our community would be better. And don't never allow somebody to ever come out their mouth and say, well, we're actually doing better. You know, we have way more better jobs. That money don't mean nothing.
Right.
Money don't equal morals. And I'm going to prove that in the next scripture. Read the next verse in 21. Deuteronomy 28 and 21, Bubba Shaw.
The Lord shall
Why
make
you get that? Salakia. Can you get me Psalms, the 37th chapter and the 16th verse, Bubba Shaw?
Is it 37?
Yes, please.
And 16?
Yes. You can go ahead, Officer Zara.
The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he hath consumed thee.
A pestilence. You understand? A virus, a disease. You understand? COVID-19. But we're talking about relationships right now. Right? We're talking about what's that old song? You know about it. Let's talk about sex, maybe. Let's talk about HIV and AIDS.
Right.
Yes. Let's talk about it. The Lord said that he's going to hit you with confusion. Read verse 21 again.
The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee, until he have consumed thee from off the land.
Listen, let me tell you something, man. Herpes and AIDS and HIV, you can't get rid of that. What they say, that stick with you forever.
Right.
I can't use the correct term because of YouTube and Facebook and UPK protocols, but it's the uncurable. You understand? You don't want that. Don't be out here just being hot in the pants, thinking with your rod. You understand? Thinking with your box, like brothers and sisters. Don't use your private parts like a what is it called? Like a credit card that can't be maxed. You just swiping. Eventually, you're gonna swipe, and then you're gonna wake up one day. You like, hey, yo, and the doctor gonna be like, bing bong. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be wondering why you know what I mean? You got the woolly lump. and you know your stuff looking crazy down there. It's because the Lord is showing you that these curses is real. We walk in curses. If you really want to know what the Israelites said, go find where the most pestilence thrives in. Asians eat everything under the sea, everything under the rock, everything in the sky, anything that crawleth on the land, that walks on all fours, even too. Good night. You understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. They live a little longer than us. Africans live longer than us. We have a low lifespan. You wanna know why? Because we're cursed.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? The fruit of our body. Look at our children. When we don't follow the laws of God, don't you see that it's a cause and effect? Every generation get worse. Like when rap music first started, turn that nonsense off. And it was actually good. I ain't gonna lie. It was actually good. They just talking about the environment. But as you see, every generation was okay. Women used to dress appropriate, then the clothes got tighter and more of a villain. Or the other generation like, don't do that, don't wear that, don't wear that. Parents just don't understand because you ain't following the laws of God.
Right.
So now the cause and effect. Oh yeah, get high. Okay, now the drugs is going higher and higher. Crime rate getting higher and higher and higher. It's a cause and effect. The change got to stop in you. You understand? You can drop that. Okay. Now, y'all, if y'all don't understand the scripture that I just read, it's talking about STDs and HPVs. You understand? Those type of things that can enter into your life. I got like 2 scenarios where I could have my love life could have got cut short if it wasn't for the Lord showing me you better stop. Literally, it was the Lord, because these 2 times I was minutes and something just was like boom, and I was just like, hold on, what you say? Both of the times was what you say? You know what I'm saying? It was like that. I'm trying to tell you, that scared me. It scared the living death out of me, and I grew more fear for the Lord. Right? Even one time when I thought that I was just trying to, I'm young in the truth.
Right.
I'm a young man. You know what I mean? Ladies ain't nothing.
Right.
Came through. I'm like, yeah, man, she got it going on. I'm being like everybody else. She got money. She look good. You know what I mean? Got a car and all that. Boy, she said, can you take this burden? I said, la, I can't. And I was ready to, what's up? Without really even checking to see if the sister was with it, was worthy.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, be wise on what you're doing out here. Be wise on who you select. You understand? Make a date to just go down to the clinic. Hey, yeah, we're gonna go down to the clinic. Let's go ahead and go check that out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or you already went? Let me see your papers. You know what I'm saying? You go check you know what I mean? You might not believe it. Like, yeah. Now Pete, he gonna say go again. Me, I'm a finesser. I'm like, I don't want to ask her that because I don't know. Y'all, let's just go down there together. You know what I mean? Let's just go down there together and all that and just get our results together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be my approach. I'm scared. I'm that scared. The Lord scared me that bad, right? We're gonna get back to the scripture that you're holding. Just be wise on what you're doing, man. For real. It's out here. You don't want to ruin your love life with that. Not saying that you ain't gonna be able to find somebody to love, but it will be more difficult.
Right.
Because you're gonna be having something that you can't get rid of, and it's gonna hurt. Because you're gonna really like that person, and you're gonna have to tell that person, look, this is what I'm living with. Look at the sister that I was about to be with. She said, yo, I got this situation. Can you take that burden? I said, no. And quietly, she just exited me out of her life, and I understood. You know what I'm saying? Let's drop that. We can get where you at, brother.
All right. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, in verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
A little that a righteous man hath
Mm-hmm.
is better than the riches of many wicked.
Now, a little what a righteous man has. Let me get there with you.
It's in Psalm 37:16.
37. 16. Let me get there with you. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Read that again.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 16. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
Listen, what a righteous man has. Let me tell you something. A brother can be rich and still be a piece of crap.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, right.
He can be bad news for you. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking that man with the money and got the money up to the air. Look, Leroy, you know how I be.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got the money up to my head. You know what I mean? Got the he don't drink the 1942 like you, but he got the Casamigos like this. You know what I mean? Got the little vase, the grandma. Listen, I don't know what liquor that is. It looked like a vase that was in my grandma's house. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, right. I'll be like, yo, this how much is I knew that is expensive.
No, it's like
How much?
$50.
$45, $50?
The one with the bell on top.
You talking about the little or small one?
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay, yeah. All right. So whatever that thing is, it was a time where the brother might had that or the 1942 with the money like this. Oh yeah, the girls is like, what? Casamigos? You got the will? Oh, you got the picture in the Hellcat, the track hook? Oh, you got the okay, I see you. Right? He got the money. Or you could just be regular old Joe that got some money, went to school, did his thing. Right? But he don't serve the Lord.
Right.
So his riches don't mean nothing. In essence, let's take that righteous. Now let's look at the righteous man. Righteous man just busts his behind, do a little 9 to 5, make ends meet. Right? Read that verse 16 again.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
Listen, man, you want to get you a righteous man. That's what the Lord wants you to understand. Get you a man that is righteous. That money don't mean nothing. It don't. Like money is a defense. That's all it is. Money is a defense. That's all it is. Oh, your bills need to get paid. There go the money. Who said that the man just the only one that got to make the money? You can go make money too. What's wrong with you making money? You sure you want to stay home every day? That's what you want to do? I know my wife, she be like, look, I don't mind staying home, but I like making money. I'm like, look, can't get mad at that. The more money that comes into the house, guess what? The more that you can do. You understand? Maybe she don't need to be in the house all the time. You understand? Might mess with her brain a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the same 4 corners every day. You know what I mean? The same square inches every day. Like, it kind of might be a little draining. Let her go out and pursue, get money, and do her thing. Go ahead.
I got a precept with that.
Go ahead. You can do it.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
For wisdom is a defense.
Wisdom is a defense.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Wisdom is a defense. You getting a wise man is a defense. You getting a wise woman is a defense. Guess what? That wise woman, she's going to be your eyes and your ears. You understand? That wise woman being wise, that woman being wise, guess what? Your house is going to be in order.
Right.
You understand? Your children is going to be able to grow and have some damn integrity.
Right.
They ain't going to be walking around like Lil Nas X and what's Dwayne Wade's son that now he's want to be called Zaza or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Little boy, you are a boy. Damon, you are a boy. You are a boy, Damon. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you are a boy. That's what you've been born as. That's what the Lord designed you to be. You a boy. You know what I'm saying? You got a righteous woman, man. She gonna make sure you ain't dead. You understand? She playing her part. You dig what I'm saying? Wisdom is a defense. Go ahead.
And money is a defense.
And money is a what?
A defense.
A what?
A defense.
Oh, it's a defense. The issue is we are comfortable in America. Don't you see World War III is right there?
Right.
It's clawing at the door like a crazy dog, a crazy cat. It's just clawing. You understand? The door is going to eventually get breached. And it's going to open. What are you going to do with the money?
Right.
The money that you sitting up there want to beg for and you want to search for, my man got to have this money and money. That money ain't going to do nothing if that brother don't know what to do when it happens. For sure, you don't want to miss that plane. I'm talking about them chariots coming when Christ's about to come, pulling us up. You don't want to miss that plane. Because you miss that plane, you're going to get what they say. You know what I mean? You be the partaker of her sins. You also get the plagues. That's some revelations. Don't be a partaker of her plagues, man. It's going to hurt. Nuclear bombs, go look up YouTube nuclear bombs. They said how hot it is. The scripture says, I think it's Zechariah. Zechariah talk about the bomb and how it devours your eyes. You know what I mean? It melts. Like atomic bomb is it y'all ever look at Hiroshima in Japan? You ever seen that? Let me tell you something. That atomic bomb that they dropped on them was so devastating that you can still see the shadows of the people.
Right.
That it was like a picture. Their shadows are still there on the ground. The people, when it hit, it just took a picture on the ground. And they was devoured. They said Japan was like, I yield. You know what I'm saying? Slovakia for Pearl Harbor. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets real. So a nuclear bomb, one second, I got you. So like with a nuclear bomb is it can take out a country. It can take out a nuclear bomb hit here. It's going to hit all the way up from like New York all the way down to like Ohio. It probably can take out a little bit more than that. Like no nuclear bombs ain't no joke. And what's inside of it that's why America like, okay, we gotta just hit you with sanctions right now. If this was back in the day, it would have got deeper because nobody really had nukes like that. They just had bombs. But that it gets deep. So you want to get nuked, or do you want to not miss that plane? Don't miss it, man.
Right.
You wanted to say something?
No, I was gonna say when they was doing the testing on the bombs, I was watching this one documentary where the shipmen, they were on the ship and the bomb was off like far away. You know what I'm saying? But the light from that thing was so serious that even though they had their hands over their eyes, they still could see as if they wasn't closing their eyes. If they didn't hand, they actually saw their bones through like holding their hands over their eyes. They was able to see their bones in their hands as if their eyes wasn't covered, closed, or nothing. Nothing can stop that light. And that's just a light. And then not to mention that those same dudes that was on the boat, miles and miles away, like way away, they still had effects from the nuclear and then how it infected their health and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? So that thing is serious. Even if if it drops over in Philadelphia, even if you over in Texas, you might still have some sort of effect from that bomb.
I seen some of the videos where they're like, how to survive a nuclear bomb. You're not surviving that. Like nothing, all vegetation is not going to be able to eat.
Right.
You're going to die. You understand? You're not is not possible. The Lord is going to make sure it's not. So wisdom is your defense, keeping these laws, statutes, and commands, like Christ said, and money. You know, that brother that doesn't have a lot of money, that brother is more stronger and wiser and more for you than a man with money. Because most brothers with money, if they not in the UPK, they wicked. Right. And when they are not in the school, you want to make sure, understand this, right? And it might sound crazy if you're not in the school, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're not serving the Lord, you're capable of anything. I had me and Zara was in the room. The sister was like, "Yeah, she found her dude on a dating site talking to dudes. I think he had money too. She got money. He had money. They was married and all that because she didn't have the knowledge of God. Because she's under the curses, she got with a homosexual, and now she walking around with a duty cooch. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she thinking that he went to the gym. Yeah, he worked up a sweat, all right. All right. I think we could drop that. I think we good on that. Now let's get the wicked woman, Ecclesiasticus, the 25th chapter in the 16th verse. Eyes of war, I already know you know it. You go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead. You know what I mean? That's I'm gonna let you go ahead and read that.
So you want to start reading? We start in the 25th.
The 16th chapter. That's cool. It's a lot.
Yeah.
The whole, I believe, the whole chapter
The
talking
whole
about.
one, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Let me get there with you.
Okay.
Wait. Listen, ladies, I'm being a brother to y'all, man. Don't get mad at me. Don't block the page, or the Lord will punish you for doing that nut stuff. You understand? But just understand, this is brotherhood. You know, this is me showing you some love to get you from not being in a bad situation. You know, men is out here molesting children. They are out here with no integrity. You know what I mean? No self-love. If a man that don't love you, if a man don't love himself, how can he love you?
Right.
Like, he's going to destroy y'all, he's going to try to destroy you in that relationship. Either putting his hands on you, trying to touch your children, stealing from you, manipulating you, using you. You understand what I'm saying? You want to get a man that loves himself.
Right.
All right. And that's wise. Now, to the brothers, this is for you. All right. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. All right. Because a lot of y'all, I be seeing y'all simping, man. Y'all be up there putting them listen, man. Y'all be sending money to them cash apps, man. I don't know. I don't know where they do that at. I think I'm an old nigga now. I'm an old Negro. I'll leave in my pocket, baby. You know what I'm saying? I seen this post earlier. I'm gonna read it to y'all. All right, I'm gonna read it to y'all. I was talking on it earlier, and really what I said, you know, it couldn't be disputed because it was the truth. I'm gonna find it for y'all real quick. Let me find it. All right, let me see. All right. Basically, the sister agreed. She said you couldn't send $10 for gas. I hate you broke a niggas. If you agree with this guy, stay that TF away from me. Vomit emoji. All right. So basically, I'm gonna read it. It's pretty quick. All right. It's a screenshot of this brother, you know, in a situation that happened in the world. It said, "You still trying to pull up? You not trying to send no gas money?" He said, "I'm saying, are you going through something to where you can't put gas in your whip? I don't get paid till Friday. Just push up on me Friday then." She said, "I'm straight." He said, "Shorty, I don't know you. I'm not giving you money to come see me. You don't ask somebody for ish like that the first time you trying to link with them. I don't know what you going through, but I'm praying for you. Stay up." It said, the shorty said, "If you want me to pull up, then you provide gas money. It's as simple as that. I done paid my bills and done read up my bud. So I'm on a budget right now till I get paid. It's as simple as that." He said, should have read up with me. Now you seeing the red flags here from both parties?
Yeah.
And I want you to come, yeah, but you want to come also. You coming back ain't doing me a favor. What if I hit you like that? Would you been in your group chat over at your group chat? She said, okay, then. So why are you still texting me? He said, this is going on Facebook. You funny. Bye, shorty. Good luck getting around. Right now, here's the thing, right? And this is the problem. First off, you understand? Of course, he shouldn't be worrying about getting the draws, right? He's trying to get the draws. He's in the world. He wants the draws, right? He wants the draws. He's trying to get her over there, all right? And she like, well, you're going to have to send me some gas money. Now, how she asked, there's nothing wrong with giving a female look. You know, I'm kind of jammed up. We all can get jammed up. You know, look, I do want to see you, but yo, I'm low on gas. You think you can hook me up? What would have been done? Through clear communication. Brother would have said, yeah. But because this brother is one of those brothers that he's not like, he like us. He ain't just about to come out his pocket because he knows the game. You a sister, you know the game. You from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. Look, get him from everything. You know how sisters be. Look, get him, you know what I mean, running his pockets, make him cough up money. Like, ain't nothing free. You know how they think. Right? Now, she said, I don't get paid till Friday. Right? It's about how she said it. Communication. Me, right there, I was like, red flag. Flag on the play. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was like. What? She tripping. Go ahead.
It's like how you demanded $10 for your gas tank. Like, why don't you have that $10? And then like,
I was getting to that.
it's like, I don't know. Like,
I'm getting to it.
If you ain't got $10 for your tank, you got bigger stuff to be worried about.
Right. Now, Pete, right? Now, what you saying is true. Like, yo, you could have just said, yo, I'm going to just see you Friday. Right? When you getting to know somebody, you really don't want to come out there like, yo, you know, you don't want to, you know, first impressions means everything. So you might be like, yo, can we just do it for Friday? That work better for me. You don't got to tell them, yeah, I'm broke. You know what I'm saying? No, you're going to like, yo, that works better for me. We can just do it Friday, right? Do it Friday. Now, here's the thing, right? This is where it get crazy. She says that she paid her bills, as you should. She said, I read up on my weed. I read up on my bud. What did I tell you? Getting high is a priority. And
So she basically,
no, you go ahead.
She basically trying to say, I just need this for gas. You know what I mean? I'm not going to use you. I already got my weed, and he must already know that that's something that she does. You know what I mean? Because she might have asked him for that before.
It's not. No, that's not okay. From the situation that's here, what happens? It's like most females nowadays, and brothers gotta understand this. Females is coming out with their hand out. What can you do for me? You got some money. Can I hold this? And you getting to know that person. If you getting to know somebody, ladies, and take note, don't be the one that's sitting out there demanding cash. Don't be the one sitting out there with your hand out. Let that brother take you out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Definitely get the brother that wants to take you out, not the one that wants you to come over. The one that wants you to come over, watch how he wants you to come over. Because he's trying to smash. Most brothers that actually genuine like you, like, yo, you want to go out or something?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why brother wants you to come to the house the first night because it's going to be tempting. He's not in the truth. He wants to hit. He wants to hit the skins. That's what he want to do the first night. He ain't worrying about all that, whatever you think in your stupid little mind. He wants to hit. Don't get the man that just want to hit. Get the man that want to get to know you. Go on a date. You know how many females I have encountered and they said that, oh yeah, I don't really go on dates like that. No man never really bought me flowers. I said, what? Throughout my days of hoeing in the world, I always like to enjoy myself. I might have not liked him, but I'm like, man, I'm hungry. I want to just go out. Yo, what's up, man? You trying to go to Fridays? Trying to go to Applebee's or something? You know what I'm saying? I know this little spot up in the suburbs. Let's go get something, man. You know they got a nice little steak and all that. You know what I mean? They got some nice drinks. If a brother ain't trying to take you out on a date, ain't trying to take you on the walk at the park or something like that, like I ain't gonna say romantic. I'm an Israelite brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm a player, you know what I'm saying? I'm a player. Like I try to take you out on picnics and you know what I mean? I think things are like getting flowers and all that, cause you know she a daughter of Zion. I ain't dealing with no white woman or African Mugatu, you know what I'm saying? All that. I'm dealing with a daughter of Zion, so I know even if his sister is she just disgusting. I know that's the Lord's daughter right there. That's a princess of the power, but she lost. She needs some understanding. But you know, you're the brother that's like that, right? Now, of course, don't feel obligated to get money. Don't try to hit the brother. You got gas money? It's a proper way of asking, hey, you think you can pick me up? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you think you can pick me up? You know what I mean? Say it genuinely. Making a brother feel comfortable with I can get you a lift. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Thank you. You know what I mean? Sure. So like things like that. That works. Right now, with all that, you know, our priorities. That's what I said under the comment, right? Some sister that, you know, I know in the world from back in the day, she, you know, trying to co-sign, whatever. But again, you understand? These sisters need to come into school. All right. I said, first off, her priorities is effed up. Why buy weed when you low on gas? It's giving crackhead vibes. Second, you shouldn't have your hand out. And last, these type of females that's going to be single, old as hell, still trying to find love because you're dumb. Let me tell you something. What we about to read, this is if you fall in this category, you should invest in cat food. Invest in little kibbles, chips and kibbles, whatever they call it. All right, for little lap dogs and all that, because you're going to be old and alone, still trying to find love. For why in the ISUBK, we're gonna be young. You understand? Whatever age you come into the truth, you know what I'm saying, and we're gonna be in love. You understand? We're gonna be in love, growing families. You understand? Having the wisdom of the Lord because that is a defense. We're gonna add the money because that's a defense. You understand? So let's explain these women that men shouldn't get and the ones that should invest in cat food. You can go ahead and read Isaiah War.
It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman.
That should be your understanding. Right? And you ladies, you better understand, man, that it is very wicked for you to want a man to dwell with a lion and a dragon, to be in a house with a wicked woman. You understand what I'm saying? Let's keep reading.
Verse 17. The wickedness of a woman changeth her face.
Say it again.
The wickedness of a woman changeth her face.
It changes her face. Prime example, beauty is vain. Right? I mean, yo, I dealt with a lot of beautiful women in my life. You understand? When I was in the world. And I realized, yo, you is not wifey material.
Right.
And most cats nowadays, I see them in the comments. Ooh, girl, you bad. Girl, good. Ooh, heart eyes. Dang. Sheesh. You know what I'm saying? Hey, gorgeous. All in the DM. Like now, you know, on Facebook, you can actually see how many people heart like they certain story posts. I'm like, ooh, wee, like, hey, all these dudes is lusting over you. And I know for a fact that you would cheat on your man. Because I used to be the one that you used to call in the world. When I was in the world, I was the one that they would call when they man was acting up, or they was unhappy, or they wasn't satisfied, or we're on a break. I do what I want to do. Straight up and down. Like, no lie. You understand? Y'all brothers better start being wise on what you're doing. Like, don't think that just because she's beautiful and all of that's wifey. That's not wifey material. It's about what's inside of her.
Right.
Can you read it?
Okay. And darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth.
It darkens her. It makes her look ugly. You understand what I'm saying? It makes her look ugly. Real beauty is your very essence. Is how you operate, how you think, how you treat other people. Definitely how you treat your man. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, let me tell you something, man. Here, the woman in the ISUPK know how to keep a man. You understand? I say this one thing, right? I be like, I like a woman that know how to keep her mouth shut. Now, when I say that for shock value. When I'm in these platforms, I like a woman that know how to keep her mouth shut. What? I said, you don't even know what I'm trying to say, do you? I said, I don't like a woman that's argumentative. Because I'm not going to be argumentative with you. I'm just tell you what it is. Now, if you want to argue, we can do that all day. I go to camp. I out heckle the hecklers. You know what I'm saying? I don't heckle, but I out talk the hecklers. So it ain't nothing to me. It'd be World War V in this jump.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But it's about you not being a wicked bitch, not being clamorous, meaning so much of this. You understand? Because that would, we all done seen women on these social media platforms, right, sitting down on these podcasts, like Fresh and Fit will have all types of bad Jones on the lineup. But when you start hearing them talk and what they think, how they are in relationships, you then realize that she is a piece of garbage. You understand what I'm saying? Most brothers that's on that platform, you start hearing them talk, you start realizing what? They are a piece of garbage. You understand what I'm saying? They think because of their pockets, they think that they can go have sex with multiple women and throw them women away. That's what they think. He got the money. He should be able to have sex with whoever he want to have sex with. Now, I'm not saying that I'm saying that it's wrong to have casual sex with a woman and throw them away. There's nothing wrong with a man getting multiple women.
Right.
But he thinks that because he has the money, I got the money. I can have sex with whoever I want to have sex with. And you can't say nothing about it. When you start hearing them talking and all that, them brothers that females might think is good looking, you start hearing them talk, you have some knowledge of God, you can like, a woman in the truth, she be like, I can never submit to you. I can never be with you because you are stupid. You're wicked. Same thing for brothers. You understand? Like, understand that beauty is not everything. Because the wickedness, if you are wicked, is going to make you look ugly in the eyes of the Lord. It's going to be ugly. You understand what I'm saying? I got some ex-girlfriends. Most brothers, I see them 1,000 likes, 500 likes, all the followers. And I'll be like, only if these brothers knew how disgusting you was, how unloyal you is, should have left you a long time ago. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Be wise, man. Be wise on who you dealing with. Let's keep going. Bubba Show.
Okay. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, shall sigh bitterly.
You want to break that down?
Oh, God, sir. It's like when I hear this scripture, and I what I mean, just to kind of test at it, but I think about those times when you out with your homies, you know what I mean, chilling with your friends and everything, and you being a nice gentleman that you are, you call and check on your rib, you know what I mean, like, hey babe, how you doing? I'm having a good time, and she be like, what do you, boo boo? Do you? Like it always got to be about her. Everything is about her. You know what I'm saying? And he can't even enjoy life, be around his friends, be around his neighbors because his wicked woman and how she is towards him. He can't invite his friends over to his house because how wicked she is.
Right.
Why you got to bring these Negroes in my house? It's not your house.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's when I see this, I think about that skit when Kevin Hart, when he out with his homie, he's like, man, this is the best thing and this is the best fun I ever had in my life. Hey babe, how you doing? You know what? That's it. Go ahead, do you. You know what I'm saying? Do you, boo?
Yeah, and the crazy part, most times crazy, you know, that's real. Let's skip down to 21. Let's skip down to 21.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 25 and verse 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, man. Let's go vice versa. Don't stumble at the looks of a man neither, man.
Right.
Don't get all moist between the legs for a man. Just because his looks.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with looking. There's something wrong if you touch that.
Right.
You understand? Like, don't be fooled by beauty. Don't be fooled by good looks. Don't be fooled by the cars and the money and the status. Because again, he can be a homosexual. And he can give you the duty cooch. You understand? And you brothers, you better not just go off and want to deal with any woman just because she's bad. Because when she's not happy, she's going to call Tyrone. And Tyrone is going to give her a ride because he's disgusting. And Tyrone is the cat. That is the call up when you are going through it with your man. That's the dude right there that every woman calls.
Right.
And let me tell you how disgusting it is. She's going to go have sex with him and she can bring something back to you. We just read the curses. He good. He all right. It's all good. Right? She can go back to somebody else when she's unhappy. Go call Tyrone. Tyrone break her off, do whatever he do with her. He's a homosexual. It's like you putting your rod in another man's condom. Right? Now you go have sex with another man, right? She go have sex with another man, comes back to you, kiss you on the lips. That's what you're gonna get. If you want to believe that just because someone is beautiful, you got status, that's who you should be with. I'm gonna tell you, man, you gonna fail yourself, and you gonna be walking around with the man. You're gonna be walking around with rod lips. She does. Listen, she came home after that club. She went to him. Y'all was mad at each other. You think that, yeah, she said she gonna come over here. We about to, you know what I mean? We about to trying to rekindle our flame. Oh, she's gonna rekindle her flame. You know what I mean? After the club. You thinking that she went to the after hour and all that. No, she just disgusting. That's how she is. She's gonna give you the ride mouth. She giving you sloppy seconds. You know what I mean? And that's disgusting. Be wise on who you dealing with, man. Because if you deal with the wrong individual, you would be in a world of misery. You're going to be going to jail because she's disrespecting you. She cheated on you. Or you're going to be getting beat on. Your children can be abused because the dude is wicked. You understand? You can contract some type of STD or HPV because he's gay. Or he's out there having sex with multiple women that are whores and not and just throwing them away. That's the thing that you can deal with. You understand? Be wise on your selection. Because with you being wise on your selection, guess what? You'll be able to have a 20, 30, 40-year marriage. That's what we should thrive for.
Right.
Not to just like, you got to see a relationship. It has to have longevity with it. Can I be with this person for the rest of my life? That's what you need to start asking yourself. Can I be with this person for the rest of my life? Can I tolerate them?
Right.
I don't know yet. Let me keep asking questions.
Right.
Let me test them and see what I like saying, put them through the fire.
Try it.
And if they come out and they came out, they came out with more understanding of you, more understanding of what this marriage really about to be. What do they have understanding of you? You have understanding of them. If they come out that fire and they firm and they still strong and they ain't melt, that's the one you want to be with. But you still want a second. You want to give yourself more questions. Well, I'm sure you want to be down there like you scatterbrain to the point where it's like, all right, I can't keep. I'm asking every question. I mean, okay, let me just go ahead. I like the person, right? Because that's what is needed. You understand? Don't have sex when you're dating, all right? Because sex is marriage. When you dating a person, when you courting the UPK, how we like to say it, when you courting that person, you are getting to know that person, and you're only supposed to. If you're a woman, you should only be talking to that brother.
Right.
Brothers, it's probably wise. It's more wiser for you to just deal with that one woman and get to understand her if y'all going to make it to the next part. You understand what I'm saying? Because of course a man can have multiple wives, but you want to be focused. You want to make sure that you understanding this woman. You want to make sure ain't nothing slipping past your way. You dig what I'm saying? You want to also love yourself. You understand? I want to leave with a scripture. Give me Ephesians 5 and 22. All right, 5 and 22. We're gonna read to the 25th chapter, 25th verse. Y'all was about to say chapter. What you talking about? All right, whoever got it, y'all can read it.
Ephesians 5 and 22.
Yep.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5 and verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
Wives,
Mm-hmm.
submit yourselves unto your own husbands.
Listen, if you talk to a woman and she said that she ain't submitting to no man, she don't believe in roles, and she don't believe that she should, a man should be over her, don't be with her.
Right.
Throw her away. Don't have sex with her. And throw her away. Give her to the wolves. Because you can try to convince her, but if she don't have that on her mind already and she's grown as hell, I wouldn't bet on that. Now, if you want to be hard-headed, go ahead. Take your risk. The Lord be with you. You understand? But if you want to be wise like us in here, don't even embrace it. Because if she want to argue saying that, well, look, Zarab back there quiet, but he's the one that he be in these rooms talking to these sisters, and they would, am I lying? They were like, submit to a man. He better be able to take care of me and all my needs. I ain't just submitting to any man. Yeah, I was in a relationship, but I'm not trying to be submissive to him. How you going to be in a relationship? He doing everything to you. You understand? Throwing you upside down, spinning you around, doing the spinneroonie on you and all that, doing the worm on you, and you not going to be submissive to him? You'd already gave yourself to him. Why not be submissive? Because he's not he's not the person to be submissive to. Okay, then why are you with him in the first place? Well, some people can hide things in the beginning. How long did it take you to have sex with that brother? Well, they lie. They lie. She knew it was the first day. She knew it was the first day they had sex, and that blind her, and he was like, yeah, girl, I got a Ferrari. You know what I mean? I got another house in Calabasas. You know what I'm saying? I got the Ferrari. He didn't some way, somehow got himself to California and just found the, you know what I mean? He was just in front of the Ferrari on the, yeah, man, you see my car in California, you know what I mean? Yeah, that joint in there. Yeah, I live over here, just doing some business. Old time he lying. That brother work at Walmart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He stocking shelves. You know what I'm saying? He ain't know all that. But you don't know because why? Gotta have sex. Now you in a relationship, you saw that he ain't everything that you think he is. You trying to deal with him, but you being argumentative. You ain't being submissive. You ain't submitting yourself to him. But you done gave this man your very essence. You know, you gave this man your body. You gave this brother your time and energy. Why not be submissive to that man? And that's what sisters are saying nowadays. Or just they don't want to be submissive in a relationship. You dig what I'm saying? And that's the reason why those the type of women that need cat food. Because they're going to be alone. Brothers are starting to get tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly but surely, more brothers is going to start being like, you know what, I ain't dealing with this, right? Or most of the time, the woman gonna leave.
Right.
She's not happy. Oh my God, she's not happy. The world's about to end. She got to go back to the streets.
Right.
She got to make the post, put the outfit on. I'ma make myself happy, have sex with multiple guys until she think that she find the right one. She gonna be old and crusty. Every good dude is taken up by now at her age. She 45. All the cats around her age, they got kids and all that. She done. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like she tripping. All right, let's read. Bubba Shaw.
Come. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands
Mhm.
as unto the Lord.
Unto the who?
Unto the Lord.
Yeah, you gotta submit yourself to your husband, sisters. All that. I'm not being. I hear y'all fake. I hear y'all sisters that's not in the school talking about. You know, you ain't being submissive to your man if he ain't in the truth and all that. The Lord said, "Be submissive to that man."
That's right.
Go ahead.
Concert, because I mean, how the scripture says in 1 Corinthians 11:3,
Mm-hmm.
the head of the woman is the man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The head of the man is Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So understand, you can't just skip over the man
Mm-hmm.
and get to Christ. That's the man you chose.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you dealt with. If you want to choose a man that's in the world that don't know no better, guess what? That's your choosing.
Mm-hmm.
And you stuck with that man.
Right.
You know what I mean? So maybe take your time and make better decisions.
Let's give him a hand, man. Take your time and make better decisions. That's all you gotta do. You know, like coming into the school, we don't just bring you in.
Right.
You understand? Like in the school, we just don't bring people in.
Right.
You can come in as a student,
Right.
but you had to be tried. You have to show improvement. We got to see it in you, and we're going to see it. The Lord going to reveal it if you ready for it or not. And that's how you get your Hebrew name in here. That's how you be able to become a trooper and then become officers and captains and, Lord willing, you become a general.
Right.
You understand? Being able to get the responsibility to take over certain cities and zones and stuff like that. Like everything comes in the order. You understand? And with in the Lord's eyes, everything deals with rank. You understand what I'm saying? Everything deals with rank, all right, and everything deals with close observance, right? It deals with close observance, and the Lord wants you to be an observer, definitely an observer of times. You're supposed to observe the time. That's why we able to see the things like Commander Jenny Hanna. He'll see the things that we don't, right? Or we might do. And he would do a class. General Muhammad would do the class, right? And they would give us, yes, this is what it is. Because this is what we have observed. This is what the Lord is revealing. This is what the Lord is saying in the scriptures. That's how we able to talk about Magog and Gog. That's why we can talk about who's the little horn. You understand? That's how we can tell who's the dragon. Tell you who Lucifer is. Somebody today told me that Lucifer was a person. I'm like, Lucifer is a nation of people that is highly favored. And right now, Lucifer is in the white man's court. You understand what I'm saying? He's the son of the morning. Everybody want to be like the white man. To give you some understanding, look at when black people, what they do when they get some money like the white man. They move where? The suburbs. They say, forget the hood. I'm not living in the hood. I'm moving in the suburbs, right? They're going to move in the suburbs, start talking white. You understand? Trying to please their white neighbors. And guess what happens? They on Instagram. Talk about, I can't believe this, man. I sat up there and I worked so hard to get where I'm at, and I got out the hood, and these people just treat me like I'm a criminal. It's because you black. That's all it is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, people got to tighten up, man. But let's hit the scriptures, these last couple of scriptures, so we can in this class. You can go ahead and read.
For the husband is the head of the wife.
Like Zywar said, the husband is the head of the wife. It's rank and structure in Israel. The Lord said, I like everything in decency and order. The Lord is a man of war. You ever had anybody had a veteran father in here? Anybody? You had one? Your father was structured, right?
Very much so.
Right. When you wake up in the morning, you gotta brush your teeth, make your bed. You understand? Make sure that your sneakers. Right. Right. Make sure that your sneakers is lined up right. Listen, before you go to bed, you gotta make sure everything put away, dishes washed, and all that. A militant father is straightforward, organized, decency, and order. Right? Because that's how you train. Right? The Lord in Exodus 15, Exodus chapter 15 and 3, it says that he is a man of war. That's our Father which art in heaven. You understand what I'm saying? He's a man of war. So if he's a man of war, our Father wants what? Order. There's nothing wrong with a man. Really, you should want the man to be the head. Because the responsibility on him. Listen, a man over me, listen, more power to you. You understand? I done already got a glimpse of what men over me has to do. I'm like, dang, you got all that? You understand? They said General Muhammad is like a robot. He operates like a robot. His phone, ring, ring, ring. Truth. Counsel. Salakia, sir. Questions. That's all he do. Right? Let that man lead. Be comfortable. Make sure that man is capable of leading you, and that he's actually the one that should be should be leading you. He actually has the qualifications that the Lord will say that he is a leader, and he's someone that you should marry. Right. Keep going.
Even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives.
Read that again.
Husbands, love your wives.
Read that one more time.
Husbands, love your wives.
Is love an action or some words? I'm asking you. It's an action. You men, you want a wife? You understand? Know what comes with it. You're going to have to love her. Now, you get a woman that is crazy. You understand? She's buck wild. You understand? Now, just know you're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to love her. And let's just take away the whole crazy part. Let's just simmer it down because we're about to end the class. Husbands should love their wives. Even though that woman is under you, you're supposed to love her. Right. Supposed to care for her. Make sure that she's straight. You the head of that operation. So however that money is supposed to go, however, because money is a defense, is however you want to see it fit. But you want to love her. Make sure that you being fair with her, making sure that she feel loved. Make sure that you do things like it's not wrong with getting her flowers. You understand? Get her some flowers, get her a card or something like that. Write a poem. I don't know, whatever you want to do. Keep it player. Push and P. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Keep it player. You know what I'm saying? Love your wife, man. Tell her the truth. Save her from herself. That's what a man's supposed to do.
That's right.
You saving her from herself. You know how much black women, Hispanic, Native American women been through? Do you understand? Like, really, come into these classes and learn what our women been through. A lot of brothers don't really understand it.
Right.
It's a war going on inside her head, and you got to be able to show her how to fight those demons. You know what I mean? If our woman been raped, molested, abused, lied to, misused, thrown to the side. You understand what I'm saying? You got to be able to know how to heal her. That's love. You dig what I'm saying? Like the same way us brothers, we come from the hood, we come from the trenches. Seen our homies die, get thrown in jail. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers had to take alternative routes to go home. You got the police officers that patrol your neighborhood, targeting you, and every time they see you, they pulling you over. You understand? All types of things that happened to us. Got shot at. You understand what I'm saying? Been in all types of stabbed in the back by your closest homie, family members. Like we all been through things. As a man, your position is to throw them emotions out. Throw all that. Like that's why you loving yourself is not holding on to those that hurt that you've been through. Not holding on to the pain that you endured. Because when you learn how to let that go, forgive those that trespass you, guess what happens? Now you're able to what? Love somebody else. You're going to be not selfish, but selfless. So now when you're dealing with that woman, she's going to wonder why you always got all the answers. One, you're going to have all the answers because you got the Bible. You understand? You want a man that's going to love you. Love ain't just filling your pockets and giving you candy and taking you out on dinner and taking care of bills. No, loving you is making sure that you right up here.
Right.
You understand? Not putting a stumbling block before you, allowing you to be a wicked bitch. You understand? And not correcting you. A man is supposed to correct you. He's supposed to commend you. He's supposed to do those things to save you from yourself. You understand? Love you. And read that one more time.
Husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church.
How much did Christ love the church, y'all? I'm going to ask y'all a question. Zara, I know you know. Zara, how much did Christ love the church?
He gave his life.
You know what I'm saying? He gave his life. That's what Christ say. What greater love than to give your life for your own brothers? You got to look at that. When you love your wife, you're supposed to be willing to put your life on the line.
Right.
That's the duty of man. Putting your life on the line for your people, especially your woman.
Right.
You understand? You would tell a lot about a brother that Let's take a brother in here, right? That's our word. You can tell how he run his house by how he run his offices, how he handles himself when it comes to the Lord. You dig what I'm saying? You can tell a lot by a brother by how he handles his business when it comes to the Lord. You dig what I'm saying? You want to love your wife as much as Christ loved the church.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Be there for them. Teach them. You understand? Provide the things that they need. I know a lot of people like to go to these scriptures and say, oh, see, the man got to provide. Just keep reading. It's going to say, talk about wisdom, knowledge.
Right.
You understand? And you read that money is a defense. This ain't the place of our rest.
Right.
So this ain't the time to be sitting back and thinking everything kumbaya. The bombs is about to go off.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Things can get real here.
Right.
They already talking about cyber attacks. You know what I'm saying? EMPs is real and all technology. You want to try to turn the phone on. And you're like, why is it not working?
Right.
You're going to have to get right. All that stuff that's all in your brain and all that. Let me tell you something, man. I'll end it with this. All right. Choose who you want to spend the rest of your life with wisely. You understand? Because if you don't, you're going to be old, still trying to find love, and you're going to be having a closet full of cat food and little puppy dog food. You understand? Just feeding animals and talking about how men ain't this and men ain't that. You understand? And you brothers, y'all going to be sitting up there talking about, oh, the black woman ain't this and that. All battered and hurt. Because you ain't never listened to what the priests and prophets of the Lord said. All right. With that being said, I'm going to end the class. Thank y'all for tuning in. Keep tuning into these classes, man. We're going to keep bombing y'all with information. Check out ISUPK on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever platform it is. We on that, John. You understand? We on Clubhouse, too. You understand? We out here to push this truth of the Lord. You see what time it is. It's hard times, like Paul said. It's hard times, man, to get correct, getting these classes. Listen, don't be one of these people that's all talk. Right. And here we are action.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? We are action. We understand the job that gotta get done. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Shalom. All right.